Vincent-St.Mary, 18-3, takes on powerful Hoban at 19-3. Back with the start of tonight's game right after this.
A leading member of the Elite Automotive Service Association and known throughout the area as one of the finest auto and truck undercar repair specialists, the Alignment Shop can do all of those tough brake and chassis repairs, hub bearings, high-tech axle repairs, front-end bushings, radius arms, springs, four-wheel precision alignments. You name it, they do it. The Alignment Shop, 468 West Avenue in Talmadge. Call 330-633-4696. Call today.
Ryder does it again. 9 new cool flavors like triple chocolate, peach, dulce de leche. Flavors with attitude from Ryder. Ryder does it again. 9 new Fiesta flavors like chocolate thunder, moose tracks, cherry cheesecake. Flavors with attitude from Ryder.
What can Whole Shop Incorporated do for you? They'll show you the very best way to create your part. They'll do all or part of the project. Just send Whole Shop your prints or CAD drawings by mail, fax, email, or modem. And if you don't have drawings, send a sample part or unit, and Whole Shop will reverse engineer it. In most cases, you'll receive an estimate within 24 hours, along with pricing to produce all operations. At Whole Shop Incorporated, they cut almost anything. Call today. Recently, there have been a lot of changes on the radio dial from one end to the other. If you're looking for a new radio station, why not look in the middle at 100 FM, the most unique radio station on the dial. WNIR 100 FM. There's nothing else like it. Some radio stations come and go like the flavor of the month. Then there's Akron's most listened to radio station, WNIR 100 FM. There's nothing else like it.
Welcome back to the James A. Rhodes Arena, and tonight the Hoban Knights taking on St. Vincent-St.Mary. And let's tell you right off, these two teams, these two ball clubs do not like one another. Should be an exciting ball game for Hoban. The starting 5, Tom Heil, Dan DeCrane, June Wilder, Anthony Hurt, and Corey Brunson. And for the Fighting Irish of St. Vincent-St.Mary, Siku Lewis, Chad Mraz, 2 seniors on the ball club, Drew Joyce, LeBron James, and Romeo Travis, all 3 juniors. And for Hoban, just the 1 senior being Corey Brunson. So they should be pretty good shape again next year under head coach T.K. Griffith in his 9th year this year. Hoban at 19-3, and St. Vincent-St.Mary led by Drew Joyce with a record of 18-3, and we are set to go. Nice to have you by here on this Wednesday night. Outside, LeBron James. He's got it from 3, just like that, over to James, and he knocks down the tray, and it is 3-0. One thing T.K. Griffith, the head coach of Hoban, told me, we cannot start like we did the last time we faced this team. They were down 24-4 early in the second quarter. He said, try to play a patient game, move the ball around. The Hoban Knights down by 3 early on. Swinging it around inside. And a shot swatted away by Romeo Travis. And here come the Irish once again. Off of Travis, so, off of Hoban Knights. So it'll be Irish ball. Chad Mraz will inbound to James. Little fancy pass. I'm not quite sure early on you want a hot dog like that. They cruised past Firelands the other night, winning it by 60, but different ball club in the Hoban Knights. Outside Mraz, the lefty puts it up off the back of the rim. Hoban will set it up. Number 22, that is Tom Heil, the 6'1 junior. We've got a foul right off blocking on Siku Lewis. That is his first, and that is the team's first foul. So it is St. Vincent-St.Mary and Hoban tonight. Tomorrow night, Buchtel, the Griffins, taking on Central Howard. Buchtel at 14-5 and Central Howard 19-3. The winner of tonight's game and tomorrow night's game will meet Saturday at 7:30 right here at the Jar. Up and no. Rebound, we do have a foul, and I believe it is on Drew Joyce. So Joyce with his first personal of the ball game. Ready to check in for Hoban. Number 32, that is Jake Holland. He is another junior.
What's the rest name down there?
6'4" junior. Sitting down, Dan DeCrane. Hoban down 3-0 after James hit a three-pointer within seconds of the opening of this ball game. Hoban working out of bounds to the Irish. Cannot turn the ball over against this Irish ball club. Have to be very protective of the basketball. Tonight's officials, Jim Dayton, Marion Banks, Robert Lucklaw, they have worked an awful lot of basketball games in their careers. Irish working it around a little bit right now. Raz with the basketball. He's a feisty one. He makes this team go. Inside to Travis, the left hand, and he's got it. Romeo Travis with his first two of the game. He started red hot against Firelands Friday night. He scored 10 in the opening quarter. We do have a timeout. It is 5-0 early on here. The Irish over Hoban. Back to the Jar with more exciting action right after this.
A leading member of the Elite Automotive Service Association and known throughout the area as one of the finest auto and truck undercar repair specialists, the Alignment Shop can do all of those tough brake and chassis repairs, hub bearings, high-tech axle repairs, front-end bushings, radius arms, springs, four-wheel precision alignments. You name it, they do it. The Alignment Shop, 468 West Avenue in Talmadge. Call 330-633-4696. Call today.
Tonight's game is proudly sponsored in part by St. Vincent-St.Mary High School, where 97% of their graduates go on to college. Preparing students for college is what St. Vincent-St.Mary does best. That's St. Vincent-St.Mary High School, offering a challenging, exciting, and faith-filled high school experience where academic standards exceed most Ohio high schools. Go Fighting Irish!
Ryder does it again. 9 new cool flavors like triple chocolate, peach, dolce de leche. Flavors with attitude from Ryder. Ryder does it again. 9 new cool flavors like apple crisp, s'mores, peanut butter cup. Flavors with attitude from Ryder.
It is 5-0 in favor of St. Vincent-St.Mary over Hoban early on here in tonight's ball game. Couple of great teams playing tonight. And speaking of great teams, tune into WNIR 100 FM weekdays, 5:30 to 10. It's Stan, Steve, Jim, and Maggie. A great way to start your day. 10 to 3, opinionated Howie Chiswick. 3 to 7, thought-provoking Joe Finan. 7 to 11, the new kid on the block, Radio Boy. Tom Erickson, over 100 hours of talk radio each week on the Talk of Akron, WNIR. Hoban trying to score here. 5:45 to go here in the opening quarter. Packed house tonight to watch the Irish and the Knights. Up and in. Lost control of the ball, but able to put it down. June Wilder, 6'1" junior. First 2 points for the Knights. Way outside, and he knocks down another three. That's what the fans wanted to see. Outside shooting, and he'll go to the hole here pretty soon. Another three for LeBron James. He has 6 of the 8 points. 8-2 early on. At full court press once again. Boy, Firelands on Friday night didn't know what hit him. Eyes wide open. Had all kinds of trouble. That's Dan DeCrane with the ball. Swings it over the left side. Now The open three. Not to be. It's off the Irish. Could have been Travis. Travis may have whacked it out of bounds. So Hoban will set up. That's Tom Heil. Get it to Wilder. Out beyond the arc. Now he'll bring it up top. Hoban 19-3 this year. What a terrific job T.K. Griffith has done over the 9 years at Hoban. Inside and all ball, puts it back up. No. You've got a whistle and what? Got a foul on Travis. That is his first. Yeah, they're going to call it on Travis. Out of bounds, Hoban. 17-5 a year ago for the Knights. 19-3 this year. Head coach T.K. Griffith, assistant coaches Scott Moyer, Tim Lucy. They've been with them for 5 years. Beat Kenmore and then Copley 48-39 to advance here to take on St. Vincent-St.Mary. Drives the hole. Ball's whacked twice. Boy, the fans don't like it. That is a foul on Siku Lewis. That is his second foul of the game, and heading to the line for Hoban, June Wilder. 14 points, 7 rebounds on the year. This is the first. Wilder, a 6'1" guard, junior. 4 juniors start for Griffith's ball club, the lone senior being Corey Brunson, number 52. Brunson scoring 12 points and 7 rebounds a game. Second one up and in. Just joining us, it is 8-3 in favor of the Irish. 6 points for LeBron James. He has knocked down 2 threes tonight. 4:15 to go here in the opening quarter. Exciting high school tournament basketball action. Lost by 25 early on, Hoban did, to St. Vincent-St.Mary. They were down 24-4 at one point. So, again, T.K. Griffith, talking to Griffith before the ball game, said we just never could break the press. And before you know it, we were down by 20. They've done a pretty good job tonight. Up and not to be. Sky for the rebound. Wilder, and bringing it up court now, Tom Heil. Averaging 10 points a game this year. Boy, there is that Irish defense. They play both ends. Moving it around, up, and a foul. So Travis will go to the line. As he went up, he was whacked. Moving the ball around nicely into Travis underneath, and got it right on the arm. If you're wondering what the patches are on the arms, no tattoos allowed in high school basketball. Ohio High School Athletic Association rules say that's a no-no. So they have to cover up the tattoos. The second one up and no. 9-3 in favor of the Irish. Both teams looking to advance to Saturday's district championship game. And the ball now will go over to the Irish. Again, T.K. Griffith told me, if we handle the press, it may be a game. If not, it will be over early. Done an adequate job so far. Hoban's going to try and slow the game down, but Irish, really, St. Vincent-St.Mary will make you play an up-tempo game. Into the corner. Now they go to Travis underneath, and easy bucket. Up and in. Number 20 for St. Vincent-St.Mary, Willie McGee, his first 2 points of the ball game. 11-3, Irish 2:50 to go here in the opening quarter. Head coach for the Irish, Drew Joyce, in his first year, assistant to Keith Dambrot the past couple of seasons. Dambrot moved on. He is an assistant coach for the University of Akron Zips. Another steal, and here comes LeBron James. Saunters down the court. He'll take another three, and no. Travis with the rebound, put it up, not to be. Loose ball underneath, and they're going to call it a jump ball. Both teams scrapping for the ball underneath. Friday night at 6:30 on the Cat, channels 35 and 29. Ohio State takes on either Michigan or Northwestern in the Big Ten tournament exclusively here on the Cat, channels 35 and 29. Hoban having a little bit of trouble getting the ball in, and they throw it away, moving it around to Travis and lays it in off the window. Romeo Travis, 5 points now early on. He's got one foul, and St. Vincent-St.Mary on top. So another foul, this time foul on Willie McGee. So the Irish on top early on in this ball game. More action from the Jar after this.
When you want your part or project right, you talk to Whole Shop Incorporated. Whole Shop can laser cut, water cut, plasma cut, stamp, or nibble your flat blanks to exact shape and size. The Whole Shop will make sure that your blanks are made with the best process possible, so you'll end up with the very best part. Talk to Whole Shop about your ideas. Many times they'll show you a better way that saves you time and money. Call Whole Shop Incorporated today.
The work never ends. That's why contractors, woodworkers, cabinet makers, and hobbyists trust Cleveland Tool & Cutter. For nearly half a century, Cleveland Tool & Cutter has been the most trusted name in the business.
Not only going to get a good price, but you're going to get a very good piece of equipment.
They've been a pleasure to deal with for the last 22 years or so.
You'll save more and deal with people who care about your satisfaction.
The service is outstanding.
Cleveland Tool & Cutter, 3 miles west of Interstate 71 on Route 82 in Strongsville.
We've been in your home for years, helping you get ready for work. We're First Energy. You may know us as Ohio Edison, the Illuminating Company, or Toledo Edison. And you can face each day knowing we'll be right beside you. And no matter what supplier you choose, we'll still deliver your power reliably.
It's going to sting a little.
First Energy. Our energy is working for you.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
The timeout. Hoban having some problems getting the ball in against this pressure defense by the Irish. That's what you got to do. Get it into Corey Brunson, who's averaging 12 points on the year, 7 rebounds. The big guy puts it in, the 6'4" senior. Also into the game, another large player. That would be number 34. For the Irish, Sheon Cotton, who's 285 junior. Hoban basketball. Also checking in for the Irish right now is Corey Jones, and he had a nice ball game against Firelands the other night. He scored 7 points off the pine. Corey Jones into the ball game. Well, McGee sits out, and Hoban with the basketball. Wilder. Boy, it appears at times the Irish have 6 or 7 ball players on the floor. They are all over. And again, another steal. Coming down. The alley-oop. Wham! No doubt about it. Set it up perfectly for LeBron James as he hammers it home. And there is a foul. And I believe it's on Corey Jones. Little bump down there. 15-5, the Irish. Dominating performance. Boy, they move the ball, little alley-oop, and watch how high James gets up and just throws it down for the 2. Hoban again having some problems. Defense, they're going to have to use another timeout. Hoban a bit confused, trying to get the ball up court. They've had some problems tonight, and they are down 15-5 to the Fighting Irish of St. Vincent-St.Mary. Once again, these two teams met earlier on this year, and the Irish winning by 25. But Hoban has had a nice year with a 19-3 record. In fact, they have won coming into tonight's game, including the two tournament wins over Kenmore and Copley. They have won, the Knights have won 7 in a row, 13 of their last 14 games. They only lost in that 14 game stretch to St. Vincent-St.Mary. Hoban also lost to Manchester early on this year, 55-45, and a very good Cleveland East ball club beat Hoban, 5th game of the year, 61-45. St. Vincent-St.Mary on top, 15-5. Great to have you part of the program tonight here at the James A. Rhodes Arena. We're going to call an offensive foul as James just stood there, took the charge, and James takes charge most nights. Didn't need him much in that Firelands game, as St. Vincent-St.Mary won by 60. That's right, 6-0 on Friday night. James worked up more of a sweat in practice than he did in the ball game. He sat out most of the second half, still scored 22 points in that ball game. Drew Joyce bringing the ball up to James, 6'7", 225-pound junior. The three-pointer, yes! So Drew Joyce with that three-pointer, and the Irish lead 18-5. Hoban Knights breaking the press all the way to the right wing. Back out front. We're under 30 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. The Irish just starting to feel it. The Hoban Knights trying to hang in there and get through this opening quarter. They're going to hold now. Final seconds of the opening quarter down to 15. Wilder with the basketball. He'll move left. Still with the basketball. Puts it up, and it is short. Underneath. Boy, T.K. Griffith, head coach, he is upset. He can't believe there was not a foul called on that play, and they're having to restrain T.K. Griffith, get him off the court. Cannot believe there was not a foul called. In fact, Griffith now heading out to midcourt near the official. He is, well, to put it mildly, upset that there was not a foul, and right now he is lucky that a technical foul has not been called, and the official trying to get the whistle in his mouth to call a T on TK, and it hasn't happened yet. Both of them going at it. TK Griffith is furious. The Hoban Knights trail here 18-5. The official trying to explain what happened in the final seconds of that first quarter. Both TK and the official, I don't know if they can hear one another. Both playing their case. Final seconds, Wilder had the ball. He got bumped. No foul called. It was short. The rebound underneath, and it looked like he got him on the arm, but no foul called, and T.K. Griffith came storming off the bench, took off his sport coat. 18-5 Irish over Hoban. Back with more exciting action. Second quarter here from the Jar. Come on back.
A leading member of the Elite Automotive Service Association and known throughout the area as one of the finest auto and truck undercar repair specialists, the Alignment Shop can do all of those tough brake and chassis repairs, hub bearings, high-tech axle repairs, front-end bushings, radius arms, springs, four-wheel precision alignments. You name it, they do it. The Alignment Shop, 468 West Avenue in Talmadge. Call 330-633-4696. Call today.
Ryder does it again. 9 new cool flavors like triple chocolate, peach, dulce de leche. Flavors with attitude from Ryder. Flavors with attitude. New Chocolate Thunder Ice Cream from Ryder.
If you need to put holes in it and conventional machining is too expensive or just won't do the job, call Hole Shop Incorporated. At Hole Shop, they make holes and a whole lot more. Their state-of-the-art equipment will put holes in almost anything by laser cutting, water jet cutting, high-definition plasma cutting, or turret punching. And at Hole Shop, all of these methods are computer-controlled to ensure supreme accuracy. Hole Shop, they cut almost anything and solve a whole lot of your problems. Call today.
Welcome back to the Jar. Electrifying high school tournament basketball tonight. Phil Ferguson with you. Nice to be by. And I tell you what, the Irish ready for tonight's ball game. So are the Hoban Knights, but St. Vincent-St.Mary on top 18-5. And a technical was called on TK Griffith at the end of that first quarter. The official had a tough time getting the whistle in his mouth, as both the official and TK talking to one another. The Irish lead at 20-5. TK now on the bench. The Irish will start second quarter action. Into Mike, into Corey Jones. Jones with the basketball over to Joyce. Joyce drives back outside. A nice defense by the Hoban Knights. Just got to try and settle down just a little bit. But one thing, I think Griffith got his ball club fired up just a little bit. Let's see how they respond to, boy, a flurry of action at the end of that first quarter. Underneath, nice pass. Cannot hit. Wilder with the basketball, the 6'1" junior, guarded by LeBron James. Left side, James, quick hands. Batted that ball away. We've got a foul. Looks like the foul is on LeBron James. Reaching in. That is James' first foul of the night. He has 8 points on the ball game. Couple of threes. You can see the quick hands by James. They called the foul on the 6'7" junior. Boy, he's going to be back another year, along with Drew Joyce, Romeo Travis. That starting five, Siku Lewis and Chad Mraz, the lone seniors, and Mraz back in the ball game, number 5 for the Irish. Anthony Hurt misses. Got to make the foul shots, especially against this Irish ball club. Take every opportunity to score some points. The Irish on top, 20-5. Ball is kicked. James is, well, I'm not quite going to say has put on a show. They were just getting warmed up to see something spectacular here in the second quarter. James has hit a couple of threes, also slammed one home for his 8 points. Mraz with the basketball over to Joyce. Joyce moves it to the right side to number 23. LeBron James into Travis. Travis puts it up sky and high. Was Germany Johnson, and he'll score for the Irish. 22-5 in favor of St. Vincent-St. Mary. They won by 60 on Friday night. That ball is off the foot. And a scramble on the floor. Chaz Morant has the ball, and he calls a timeout. Smart play by the senior, Chad Mraz. He calls the timeout. So early on here in the second quarter, St. Vincent-St. Mary on top, 22-5. Back with more in a minute.
When you want your part or project right, you talk to Hole Shop Incorporated. Hole Shop can laser cut, water cut, plasma cut, stamp, or nibble your flat blanks to exact shape and size. The Hole Shop will make sure that your blanks are made with the best process possible, so you'll end up with the very best part. Talk to Hole Shop about your ideas. Many times they'll show you a better way that saves you time and money. Call Hole Shop Incorporated today.
Going to the dentist is is flat out scary. It's right up there with childbirth.
I was afraid it would hurt. I was afraid it would take too long. I'd have to miss work.
We understand not all your childhood memories are pleasant. Today, your comfort is priority one.
After it was done, it was wow. It was a very positive experience. There wasn't any pain. If you have a good smile, you just have more power. You just have more fun.
Don't hold back. Let Relaxation Dentistry give you the smile you've dreamed about. Call Dr. Joseph Marcias at 330-633-7141.
Ryder does it again. 9 new Fiesta flavors like Chocolate Thunder, Moose Tracks, Cherry Cheesecake, flavors with attitude from Ryder. Ryder does it again. 9 new cool flavors like Apple Crisp, S'mores, Peanut Butter Cup, flavors with attitude from Ryder.
Ohio State plays Michigan or Northwestern in the Big Ten Tournament Friday night at 6:30 on the Cat.
About LeBron James, T. Craig Griffith told me, well, we're going to try to put the biggest body on him. It was Corey Brunson at 6'4", and of course James at 6'7". Brunson, Hoban's best all-around athlete. And he told me, you know, in the grand scheme of things, losing by 25 to this Irish ball club really wasn't too bad, because the Irish, St. Vincent-St.Mary being a lot of quality ball clubs by 30 and 40 points. They beat Firelands by 60, beat Avon Lake by 40, beat a pretty good Walsh ball club earlier this year by 42. Hoban lost 3 times to St. Vincent-St.Mary, Cleveland East, and Manchester. As LeBron James, oh, you don't want to see that. He is trying to walk it off. He will remain in the game. Hoban with a 19-3 record. St. Vincent-St.Mary 18-3, way outside, and that is going to just fall a little bit short. Rebound, that is Corey Brunson with the ball. He'll slide it on over to Heil. Heil with 10 points a game this year. Inside, Brunson puts it up, no good. James to Mraz. Mraz to the left, and that 3, and no good. Mraz says, I'll take it, and hits it. Chad Mraz, it is a 3, 25-5. Second quarter action, 5:30 to go here in the second quarter. Hoban has worked on that press all week long here in practice, trying to break it. The Knights scrapping for everything. And a foul on Travis. And for Romeo's second personal, he has 5 points on the game. See it again. Travis, a little bit of a push in the back. It's kind of interesting, because Griffith says, you know, we're going to come out. We plan on winning. Health of the team is pretty good. He said, coming into this ball game, the last 2 ball games, they have not shot the ball well, under 30% the last 2 games. So he told me this week the team didn't shoot the basketball. All they did was some layups. They did not shoot outside shots. Maybe they should have taken a few outside shots, being down 25-5. He said, just wanted to keep our legs fresh for tonight's ball game and come out strong. T.K. Griffith, there he is. 9th year at home, and he has done a terrific job with the Knights. 17-5 a year ago. Couple of foul shots. 25-7. 5:20 and counting here to go in the second quarter. Drew Joyce with the basketball, the junior. Mraz, he's going to take it inside, batted away, and going to call it on Mraz. He was driving to the hoop, and I believe it's going to be a charge for Mraz, his first foul. He has 3 points on the game, and Hoban again will try and break that press. There he is. Mraz kicks it away. Well, on that press, you certainly have to break hard to the basketball. And Hoban has just struggled in breaking that press again tonight, as they did in the earlier meeting between these two ball clubs. The Irish winning that first game by 25. Good look at Drew Joyce, head coach of the Irish, his first year. Took a few games just to kind of get things going. Coming off the bench, Jason Horinger, the 6-foot junior. And it will be Hoban's basketball, and that ignites the Hoban fans here at the Jar. LeBron James not happy with his ball club. 25-9. Horinger in the ball game to Brunson. Oh, LeBron James swiped him clean. So James trying to take the game into his own hands. Has the basketball. The pick out front. James to Cotton. Cotton to James, a three. Count it! LeBron James, yeah. Little Michael Jordan action. That's his third three of the game. James with 11. That'll quiet the Hoban Knights. 28-9. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The Knights with the basketball. Oh, he got up. He elevated. Oh, he had his legs back for that shot. June Wilder with the basket. 7 points. A nice game for Wilder. They are going to call a foul. That is on Brunson. And reaching in just a little bit and a little shove in the back. Well, I don't think an Academy Award for James is in order. Falling to the ground. Wasn't pushed that hard. So Brunson with the foul. James out front. Oh. Wow. Little shoving going on. So the foul. Uh-oh. Little talking going on. Between the players. Not happy about a couple of shots to LeBron James up top. Way outside again for the three, and LeBron James says, that's how I do my talking on the court. The fourth three of the ball game. It is 31-11 as the Irish, sparked by LeBron James's 4-3, the Irish lead it by 20, 3:15 to go. Back with more in a minute.
A leading member of the Elite Automotive Service Association and known throughout the area as one of the finest auto and truck undercar repair specialists, the Alignment Shop can do all of those tough brake and chassis repairs, hub bearings, high-tech axle repairs, front-end bushings, radius arms, springs, four-wheel precision alignments. You name it, they do it. The Alignment Shop, 468 West Avenue in Talmadge. Call 330-633-4696. Call today.
Tonight's game is proudly sponsored in part by St. Vincent-St.Mary High School, where 97% of their graduates go on to college. Preparing students for college is what St. Vincent-St.Mary does best. That's St. Vincent-St.Mary High School, offering a challenging, exciting, and faith-filled high school experience where academic standards exceed most Ohio high schools. Go Fighting Irish!
What's Whole Shop Incorporated? The people that get ideas off the drawing boards by offering everything from computerized laser and water jet cutting to complete fabrication. At the Whole Shop, they'll do it all. Cut material with precise accuracy. Provide all bends. Weld it together. Grind and smooth all edges. Package and ship. In other words, complete fabrication from beginning to end. Call Whole Shop today and let them move your project forward.
Welcome back to the James A. Rhodes Arena. Getting a little bit exciting here because, first of all, you know, St. Vincent-St.Mary and Hoban, no love lost. There's no doubt about it. Earlier on here, a couple of minutes ago, Ryan Thompson fouled number 23, LeBron James. And, of course, some of the fans, some of the players on the Irish not liking maybe that feel like maybe they're going after James a little bit, but it was just a little bump to the chest. Come on, boys, let's play some basketball, all right? What the game's all about. Well, right now, St. Vincent-St.Mary doing all the talking, leading by 20, 31-20. June Wilder with 7 points leads Hoban. And 14 points in the night. 4 3-pointers for LeBron James. Any question about whether or not he can shoot the ball from outside answered early in this ball game as Hoban working the ball around. Packed house at the James A. Rhodes Arena, campus of the University of Akron. Corey Brunson with the basketball to the right side. Heil swinging it on over. Got to move the basketball and get an open look. Be patient. One of the keys to tonight's ball game. T.K. Griffith said, got to be patient. Use up a lot of time. Try to hang in there. Down to 2.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Great to have you part of the action tonight on the Cat Channels 35 and 29 as James slaps it out of bounds. Hobanites. Heil wants that basketball back. It's over to Wilder. Again, Wilder with 7 points, leading the way. 1 foul on Wilder tonight. He takes it, and great defense by Mraz. Here comes LeBron James, and there he accelerates to the hole, puts it up and in. And he is fouled as he has that piercing look to the Hoban bench. Foul on Heil, and that is his first. Boy, he accelerated, put into third gear, I guess, and lays it in off the glass. The foul. James, 16 points. Personal foul on the night as James will head to the line, the 6'7", 225-pound junior. Well, it's going to be a treat for area basketball fans for the remainder of this year. And the Irish, chance to win a 3rd straight state championship. Did it in Division III the past 2 years, now trying to do it in Division II. But, of course, James back for another year. Misses the foul shot. Heil swings it to the right side. Moving the ball around. Oh, was he hit hard underneath by Sheon Cotton, 285-pound. And boy, a lot of talking going on. Technical on number 5, Chad Mraz. And again, hit hard by Sheon Cotton underneath as he was going up for the basket. So the teams now being separated. The officials trying to keep control here of this ball game. Here we go again. Up for the shot, and Cotton says, not in my neighborhood. And a hard foul as T.K. Griffith talking to the official. And now Drew Joyce and T.K. Griffith, two head coaches, with the officiating crew. Officiating crew of Jim Dayton, Marion Banks, and Robert Lucklaw, saying to the two coaches, hey guys, it's a high school tournament basketball game. Can be aggressive, but a little bit of trash talking going on out there, so let's keep it quiet. And also no more hard fouls, or we're going to start giving out some technicals, and some players are going to be watching the remainder of this game from the locker room. 33-11 in favor of the Irish. Hey, for a souvenir VHS tape of this broadcast, call the Cat weekdays from 9 to 5 at 330-673-2323. Cost $19 per tape plus $4 shipping and handling. If you'd like a souvenir VHS tape of the broadcast tonight, call from 9 a.m. to 5. That phone number again, 330-673-2323. Players head back out onto the court. Officials talking to the players, and we will be back with more action from the Jar right after this.
A leading member of the Elite Automotive Service Association and known throughout the area as one of the finest auto and truck undercar repair specialists, the Alignment Shop can do all of those tough brake and chassis repairs, hub bearings, high-tech axle repairs, front-end bushings, radius arms, springs, four-wheel precision alignments. You name it, they do it. The Alignment Shop, 468 West Avenue in Talmadge. Call 330-633-4696. Call today. Have short-run stampings to make? Can't wait 10 to 12 weeks for tooling? And are your tooling costs more money up front than you're ready to spend? You need to talk to Whole Shop Incorporated. If there's a chance you'll want to make a revision and want to avoid the expense and time delay of hard tooling changes, you need Whole Shop, where they'll make your blanks using inexpensive CAD programs that drive computer-driven cutting equipment, where revisions are quick and easy and at virtually no cost. Call Whole Shop today.
Ryder does it again. 9 new Fiesta flavors like Chocolate Thunder, Moose Tracks, Cherry Cheesecake. Flavors with attitude from Ryder. Flavors with attitude. New Chocolate Thunder ice cream from Ryder.
Welcome back. After a brief timeout, a couple of technical foul shots. So Anthony Hurt knocks down a couple of free throws, 2 points, 3 fouls for Hurt on the night. And Hurt now has a seat on the bench, 33-13. You don't want this game to get out of hand. It is a high school basketball game. James again for another 3, and this one in and out. Heil looking around, bringing the ball up court across the timeline. 1:10 to go here in the second quarter. Down by 20, the Knights. Oh, and now they're going to call this game very close. They called Heil on that foul. Boy. But again, after that lengthy timeout, they are going to call this game very close. But that wasn't much of a bump. But they called a foul into Cotton, the 285-pounder. A little bit of a wry smile on the face of Cotton. Averaging 2 points, 2 rebounds a game. The 285-pound junior will go to the free throw line. 33-13 in favor of the Irish. 58 seconds to go in the opening half. Wilder with the rebound, and he has really had a nice first half for Hoban. Turnaround, and they're going to call the foul. 3 quick fouls within about 30 seconds here. Sheon Cotton with his second personal foul. And Corey Brunson will head to the line, down low. Cotton moving. And then they're going to call it as Brunson went up for the shot. Well, the Knights recorded the second best regular season in team history with a 17-3 mark. Now again 19-3 after a couple of tourney wins over Kenmore and Copley. Leading the way this year has been junior center Anthony Hurt, averaging 16 points, 7 rebounds a game. June Wilder has 14.7 rebounds a game. That one up and drops 33-14 in favor of the Irish. May take it down to that final shot. We're at 35 seconds to go here in the opening half. And who do you go to? Who do you call? LeBron James. He has the ball out front. Brunson giving him some space. Brunson now comes up. Now he's going to move a couple of steps closer to LeBron. So we watch James. Ball handling skills, not too bad. 10 seconds to go here in the second quarter. James takes it to the hole, puts it up, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. He drove to the bucket. Foul on Wilder. That is his second personal. James, and I've talked about it before. You know, one weakness for LeBron James is foul shooting, hitting below 60% from the charity stripe. But he has done pretty well tonight. First one, nothing but Twine. Checking into the ball game, number 30. Dan DeCrane, the 6-foot junior, averaging 5 points this year. Good look at James, puts it up, and again, he has been smooth as silk tonight. Hoban now with 4 seconds to go. 3, 2, puts it up, and no good. So that is the end of the opening half here at the James A. Rhodes Arena. The Fighting Irish of St. Vincent-St.Mary on top, 35-14 over the Hoban Knights. Back with second half action on the Cat, channels 35 and 29 after this.
A leading member of the Elite Automotive Service Association and known throughout the area as one of the finest auto and truck undercar repair specialists, the Alignment Shop can do all of those tough brake and chassis repairs, hub bearings, high-tech axle repairs, front-end bushings, radius arms, springs, four-wheel precision alignments. You name it, they do it. The Alignment Shop, 468 West Avenue in Talmadge. Call 330-633-4696. Call today.
Tonight's game is proudly sponsored in part by St. Vincent-St.Mary High School, where 97% of their graduates go on to college. Preparing students for college is what St. Vincent-St.Mary does best. That's St. Vincent-St.Mary High School, offering a challenging, exciting, and faith-filled high school experience where academic standards exceed most Ohio high schools. Go Fighting Irish!
The work never ends. That's why contractors, woodworkers, cabinet makers, and hobbyists trust Cleveland Tool & Cutter. For nearly half a century, Cleveland Tool & Cutter has been the most trusted name in the business.
Not only going to get a good price, but you're going to get a very good piece of equipment.
They've been a pleasure to deal with for the last 22 years or so.
You'll save more and deal with people who care about your satisfaction.
The service is outstanding.
Cleveland Tool & Cutter, 3 miles west of Interstate 71 on Route 82 in Strongsville.
Welcome back to the James A. Rhodes Arena. 35-14, St. Vincent-St.Mary over Hoban. It's been an interesting opening half. We'll get to some stats here in just a minute. Hey, after the game or anytime, it's Giannino's Pizza, voted number 1. Best tasting pizza 3 years. I just tried it tonight when Chef Giannino brought the pizza over and some chicken. Boy, is that delicious. 25 locations and growing on the web at www.giannino's.com. After the game or anytime, it is Giannino's Pizza. Action on the Cat tonight, channels 35 and 29. St. Vincent-St. Mary on top, 35-14 for Hoban. June Wilder with 7 points in the opening half. Corey Brunson had 3 and Anthony Hurt 2 leading the way. And for St. Vincent-St. Mary, LeBron James with 18. He was 4 of 6 from three-point land. Drew Joyce with 5. Romeo Travis had 5 points. Chad Mraz with 3. And Willie McGee and Germany Johnson each had 2 points. St. Vincent-St. Mary 35-14. 18 points in the opening quarter, 17 in quarter number 2. Hoban scored 5 in that opening quarter, 9 in the second quarter. Hoban coming out, it looks like with the same type of game plan. That would be to slow it down just a bit, move the ball around, look for the open man. They did just that. Nope. Rebound, Romeo Travis. Winner of tonight's game will move on to Saturday's district title game against the winner of tomorrow night's game between Buchtel and Central Howard. That should be a dandy here at the Jar. If you don't have tickets, I think still some available. The Buchtel Griffins at 14-5 and the Central Howard Eagles at 19-3. And I hate to look too far in advance, but if Central Howard should win and St. Vincent-St. Mary tonight, it brings up an interesting rematch. Two teams met not too long ago. And it was a great game, 72-64. The Irish on top, but the Irish led by 20 at one point before the Eagles came storming back. Hoban with the basketball, early third quarter action. To the right side, Brunson. Brunson and LeBron James down low matched up. Back out to June Wilder. Swinging on over to Heil, and they're just going to move it around now. But boy, what a great, you talk about offensive firepower for St. Vincent-St. Mary. That ball was kicked, so it will still be Hoban's basketball. But you got to talk also about defense. I mean, they take a page right out of Jack Reynolds' Barberton playbook of years gone by, where they just pressure right off the bus. So Hoban down by 35-14 with the basketball. Just starting things for the third quarter. A lot of talking out there on the court. These two teams again do not like each other, as take it all the way in and lays it in. But I believe they called the foul out front before James laid it in. James going in, as you can see, he shoved off a little bit with that left arm. So they called the foul, however, on Hoban. Out to James. Swinging on over to Joyce. Joyce on the right side. Into Travis. The drive to the hoop, and yes. So the basket, good. Drew Joyce, and he has 7 points on the night, just 1 personal foul. Hoban doing a pretty good job here to start the second half and breaking that full court press. Another foul, and they're going to call it pretty close ever since a little bit of altercation out on the floor in the second quarter. A lot of talking, some hard fouls towards the end of that second quarter. There's Drew Joyce in his first year, has done a marvelous job with this Irish ball club, taking over for Keith Dambrot, now an assistant coach with the University of Akron, and Joyce has led this Irish ball club to a record of 18-3. Here comes LeBron James. He's going to go coast to Wham with the right hand. How about that? I can't hear you. Oh, my. LeBron James took it the length of the court and slammed it down. Wow. Not quite Michael Jordan from the foul line taking it down, but pretty impressive. The rainbow right back saying, how about that? 37-17. The basket by Andre Williams. Crowd still here for this ball game. They're not going anywhere. And another foul in the lane. No basket. And the foul on Wilder by, I believe. And if it is, that would be his 4th personal foul, I believe. That is his 4th foul. They got to get Wilder out of the ball game, and they do just that, as he has had a nice game for TK Griffith's ball club. Wilder averaging 14 points and 7 rebounds a game, so they hope to get him back in pretty soon. 39-17, and they throw the basketball away. For the Irish, Drew Joyce, once again in his first year, assistant coaches. Lee Cotton, Steve Culp, the head coach, was head coach at Firestone High School. They move it around, and Travis with the high percentage too. Steve Culp, assistant coach for the Irish. Also Michael Snowbarger. The Irish 18-3 after they doused Firelands by 60 Friday night. And again, the turnover and starting to unravel just a little bit for the Hoban Knights. In the lane, no. Still a little bit of pushing and shoving. And really the officials have to watch this game very closely, and they have done a nice job so far. Swatted away, and that ball is loose on the ground and picked up by Mraz. Ahead to James, and James will lay it up. Nope, but Travis having some fun, as LeBron James said, Romeo, oh Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo, as he slams it down. Out on the court, 43-17, look at that. Off the window, set up perfectly, and here comes Travis. And Travis with the basket, 43-17. The Irish electrifying tonight. We'll be back with more action here from the Jar after this.
Have short-run stampings to make? Can't wait 10 to 12 weeks for tooling? And are your tooling costs more money up front than you're ready to spend? You need to talk to Whole Shop Incorporated. If there's a chance you'll want to make a revision and want to avoid the expense and time delay of hard tooling changes, you need Whole Shop, where they'll make your blanks using inexpensive CAD programs that drive computer-driven cutting equipment, where revisions are quick and easy and at virtually no cost. Call Whole Shop today.
Ryder does it again. 9 new cool flavors like triple chocolate, peach, Dolce de Leche. Flavors with attitude from Ryder. Ryder does it again. 9 new Fiesta flavors like Chocolate Thunder, Moose Tracks, Cherry Cheesecake. Flavors with attitude from Ryder.
My teeth were small, and I kind of felt embarrassed by it. I just didn't smile as much, or it wouldn't be a big smile. I was self-conscious about my teeth. I've gotten so many compliments about my smile. They do say, you know, you have a beautiful smile. I said, oh, thank you. My self-esteem that my smile brings me is priceless.
Don't hold back. Let Relaxation Dentistry give you the smile you've dreamed about. Call Dr. Joseph Marcias at 330-633-7141.
Ohio State plays Michigan or Northwestern in the Big Ten tournament Friday night at 6:30 on the Cat.
Oh, the Irish eyes are smiling. Oh, my. 43-17 Irish. I hope you'll join me, Phil Ferguson, weekdays from noon to 7 on the radio with Howie Chiswick and Joe Finan on the Talk of Akron, WNIR 100 FM. Oh, great discussion Monday through Friday as Hoban another turnover. And T.K. Griffith has seen enough. So he is going to substitute. And the Irish, with 4:11 to go here in the third quarter, have exploded 43-17. Leading the way, LeBron James. He has not disappointed one single fan here tonight at the Jar. 20 points, 4 3-pointers, a couple of jams way outside the alley-oop again, and jam from James. It's a jam fest. James with 22, set up perfectly. (45-17). In favor of the Irish, a foul on Romeo Travis. That is his third foul. Anthony Hurt will head to the line. Up and not to be. It has been a rigorous schedule for the Fighting Irish. They have lost 3 games this year out of state to Amityville, New York, 84-83. That tournament in Delaware, Oak Hill Academy beat the Irish 72-66. Oak Hill Academy beat the Irish by 1 last year. They also lost to George Junior Republic 58-57. That game in overtime as Sekou Lewis hits. Boy, I tell you what, the Irish not going back at all. Tipped up, nope. Brunson was looking for the foul, didn't get it, and Romeo Travis slams it home. You can't teach that. Hoban having some problems holding on to the basketball to the right side. They'll swing it on out. The three-pointer. Yes, beautiful. Nice shot. Andre Williams. That ball up. Boy, they keep on going to it. Why not? Williams. The pass batted away by Mraz. Mraz fouled. Another foul. And the Irish on top, 49-21 with 2:39 to go here in the third quarter. Back with more in a minute.
A leading member of the Elite Automotive Service Association and known throughout the area as one of the finest auto and truck undercar repair specialists, the Alignment Shop can do all of those tough brake and chassis repairs, hub bearings, high-tech axle repairs, front-end bushings, radius arms, springs, four-wheel precision alignments. You name it, they do it. The Alignment Shop, 468 West Avenue in Talmadge. Call 330-633-4696. Call today.
Tonight's game is proudly sponsored in part by St. Vincent-St.Mary High School, where 97% of their graduates go on to college. Preparing students for college is what St. Vincent-St.Mary does best. That's St. Vincent-St.Mary High School, offering a challenging, exciting, and faith-filled high school experience where academic standards exceed most Ohio high schools. Go Fighting Irish!
What are you doing for lunch?
It wasn't hard, and it's sure worth it. I mean, it's sure worth all the compliments I get on my teeth. I mean, strangers really come up and ask me what I do to keep my teeth so white.
Advances in teeth whitening now allow for dark and stained teeth to become whiter, more comfortably and faster than ever before.
It's lunchtime whitening. It's incredible what technology can do.
Don't hold back. Let Relaxation Dentistry give you the smile you've dreamed about. Call Dr. Joseph Marcias at 330-633-7141.
Welcome back. If you're just flipping through the dial, keep it right here for a minute. Seeing a great show put on by the Irish, specifically LeBron James, who has been spectacular. The Irish on top 49-21 over the Hoban Knights. Phil Ferguson with you. Great to be by. Irish swinging it around. Another alley-oop and the undercut. And a little bit of shoving underneath as the players are separated. Push in the back. As you can see, got him in the lower back. The Irish tonight, should St. Vincent-St.Mary win, and well, on their way to doing that, leading 49-21 here tonight, they would face the winner of the Buchtel Central Howard game tomorrow night here at the Jar, and the district title game way outside. No good, the rebound, and that district title game Saturday night at 7:30 right here. And if you don't have tickets, you might want to think about it, because it should be an exciting game, whether or not St. Vincent-St.Mary takes on Buchtel at 14-5 or Central Howard at 19-3. 51-21 after the basket. Travis, another nice game, as can't hit the foul shot, but the rebound and up and in. Steal by Travis. A nice play. Hoban on the run, swings it out to the right side. And they're going to call traveling. Traveling on Jake Holland, the 6'4" junior. Jason Horinger will come into the ball game for Mike Brenner for the Hoban Knights. Also back into the ball game, Dan DeCrane, the 6' junior, who averages 5 points a contest, and Corey Brunson will enter the contest. 53-21.
Rebound, let's go. Hey, hey.
Hoban lost to St. Vincent-St.Mary by 25 early in the regular season. Putting an exclamation point tonight, leading right now by 32. Irish swinging it around. Oh, they got the cutter and can't hang on, loses the ball, and he is called for traveling. Turn the ball over to Hoban. Friday night at 6:30 on the Cat, channels 35 and 29. Ohio State takes on either Michigan or Northwestern in the Big Ten tournament exclusively here on the Cat, channels 35 and 29. And once again, that is Friday night at 6:30. Ohio State, an exciting ball club this year. Brunson takes it in, lays it in. And for Brunson, 5 points with just the one foul, and it's 53-23. In favor of the Irish. The move, and up and down, although he hit the ball. Under 45 seconds to go. In deep, the turnaround jumper, no. Slap back, again put up, and a foul underneath. Foul is on Jason Horinger, number 24 for Hoban. That is his second foul, and heading to the line for the Fighting Irish, Willie McGee, the forward, 6'3", 190-pound junior. You take a look, and we've talked about it before with the Irish. You take a look at that play, and the hack on the wrist. First one up and no. Take a look at this team next year. They're going to lose Chad Mraz and Drew Joyce, two stellar ball players. But coming back next year, of course, LeBron James, 6'7", 225. Romeo Travis will be back for another year, the junior forward. You've got also coming back, I'm sorry, Drew Joyce will be back for another year. Chad Mraz is the senior, as well as Sekou Lewis, So Drew Joyce will be back for another year. Willie McGee. Also Sheon Cotton, the center, the 6'4", 285-pound center. Preston Sims. Haven't seen much of Preston tonight, although he had a pretty nice game the other night against Firelands. He'll be back for 2 more years. Frankie Walker back for a couple more years. Tim Marks back for a couple more years. Brandon Weems. Corey Jones, 2 more years. Boy, this St. Vincent-St. Mary ball club should be good next couple of years. Drives to the hole, lays it up, and in. Sekou Lewis, 4 points on the night, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter with the score. The Fighting Irish of St. Vincent-St. Mary 56, and the Hobanites 23. Back with more action on the Cat, channels 35 and 29 after this.
A leading member of the Elite Automotive Service Association and known throughout the area as one of the finest auto and truck undercar repair specialists, the Alignment Shop can do all of those tough brake and chassis repairs, hub bearings, high-tech axle repairs, front-end bushings, radius arms, springs, 4-wheel precision alignments. You name it, they do it. The Alignment Shop, 468 West Avenue in Talmadge. Call 330-633-4696. Call today. When you don't know how to cut it, you should be talking to Hole Shop Incorporated. Challenge Hole Shop. They'll cut almost anything. Maybe it should be cut with a laser beam. Or how about a jet stream of water? Electrical current is now faster and a more accurate way to cut than ever. At Hole Shop, they have the newest, most effective methods of cutting flat sheet material in the world. So when you're not sure how to cut it, call Hole Shop Incorporated. They'll cut almost anything.
Ryder does it again. 9 new cool flavors like triple chocolate, peach, dolce de leche. Flavors with attitude from Ryder. Ryder does it again. 9 new cool flavors like apple crisp, s'mores, peanut butter cup. Flavors with attitude from Ryder.
Welcome back to the James A. Rhodes Arena. It has been all Irish. Oh, boy. An awesome game for the Irish. Monday night at 6 o'clock on the Cat channels 35 and 29. Join Steve French in Sports Talk with Steve French. He'll discuss tonight's game a little bit, some high school, college hoop action. And Steve will discuss the Cleveland Browns, also the Indians. That's Sports Talk with Steve French coming up Monday night, 6 o'clock on the Cat, channels 35 and 29. 4th quarter action, 8 minutes to go in this ball game, 8 minutes to go in the season for one of the teams, and Hoban Knights trail by 33 at 56-23. And the Irish with the basketball. Maybe see a few more players in the 4th quarter. Moved it around nicely. Oh, nice rebound by Anthony Hurt, able to box out. Kids, you got to do that. Go up strong. Outside the 3-pointer. No. Travis the rebound. Joyce with the basketball. Cross court to Mraz. Mraz to LeBron James, and he is called for traveling. He can't believe it. That's the only bad thing I think that LeBron James has done tonight. Traveling. Still talking about that one. And LeBron James with 22 points, 4 3-pointers tonight. He has slammed a few home. Nice shot in the paint. Hoban trails 56-25 with 6:50 to go here in the ball game. Way outside, count it. Drew Joyce now has 10 points on tonight's ball game. We've watched this Irish ball club. We've talked about the starting 5, but you also have to talk about Brandon Weems and Corey Jones. They back up at guards. You got Germany Johnson. He's played some nice minutes tonight's game, and also Friday night against Firelands. Willie McGee, Sheon Cotton. This Irish team has lost just 4 games in 3 years. So juniors on this ball club, they have not tasted defeat very often. The alley-oop for the Irish. They have lost once again 4 games, none to a team from Ohio. They're going to be awfully strong for the next couple of years. The Irish looking for a three-peat, I guess, state championship, although Division III the past couple of years looking for a Division II championship. Oh, Chad Mraz with the no-look pass, and Travis with the no-look wham. 61-25, the Knights trail in this ball game. Well, tournament experience, nothing like it. High school tournament basketball. Inside, really nice. Lays it in. Anthony Hurt with the high percentage hoop. Anthony Hurt with 5 points, three personal fouls on tonight's game. Quieted down just a bit. The officials took control of this ball game. Sheon Cotton to Travis, and a little traveling music. Now Drew Joyce going to unload the bench, and some low fives going on out there. We'll be back with more in the 4th quarter. Right now, 61-27 Irish. Back at more in a minute.
Ryder does it again. 9 new cool flavors like triple chocolate, peach, dolce de leche. Flavors with attitude from Ryder. Flavors with attitude. New chocolate thunder ice cream from Ryder.
We've been at your breakfast table for years, making sure your coffee is hot and your orange juice is cold. We're First Energy. You may know us as Ohio Edison, the illuminating company, or Toledo Edison. We know you have a lot on your plate, and that's why we're there whenever you need us. And no matter what supplier you choose, we'll still deliver your power reliably.
1 ham and cheese, 1 peanut butter and jelly omelet.
Gross. First Energy. Our energy is working for you.
Have a great day. Bye. Soccer at 3.
Going to the dentist is flat out scary. It's right up there with childbirth.
I was afraid it would hurt. I was afraid it would take too long. I'd have to miss work.
We understand not all your childhood memories are pleasant. Today, your comfort is priority 1.
After it was done, it was wow. It was a very positive experience. There wasn't any pain. If you have a good smile, you just have more power. You just have more fun.
Don't hold back. Let Relaxation Dentistry give you the smile you've dreamed about. Call Dr. Joseph Marcias at 330-633-7141.
And we are back after the timeout. It is 61-27. Hoban with the basketball in the paint. No foul, and underneath that ball is whack. Foul. Germany Johnson with the foul. And heading to the line will be Anthony Hurt. 2 shots. First one up, rims, nope. This broadcast is the property of Mediacom Television. Any rebroadcast or reproduction without the express written consent of Mediacom Television is strictly prohibited. Second one, lays it up and gently tweaks the twine. 61-28, Irish on top. Some new faces. Brandon Weems, number 1, and number 3, Corey Jones. Jones with the basketball. Nice pass underneath and slaps it off the glass. Germany Johnson with 4. 4:45 to go here in tonight's district semifinal game. The shot from way outside.
How about going for a rebound, Tommy?
No good.
Right there.
T.K. Griffith, head coach of the Hoban Knights, again has done a terrific job. His 9th season with the Knights. The Knights recording the second best regular season in team history, 17-3. Of course, they won a couple of tournament games over Kenmore and Copley. They will lose tonight, but really a nice season for the Knights. And Hoban will have plenty of players back next year. Only one senior starts for the Hoban Knights, that being Corey Brunson, the 6'4" senior, who averages about 13 points a contest outside, and that's a little bit long. But back for another year will be Tom Heil, Dan DeCrane, June Wilder, Anthony Hurt, also Mike Brenner, Andre Williams, John Hammond. We haven't seen Hammond tonight. Ryan Thompson, Jason Horinger, Jake Holland, all these guys juniors. So easy chipper underneath as Corey Jones gets in the scoring column, his first two of the night. But both of these teams could see some tournament action against one another next year. A lot of young talent beyond the arc, and it arcs off to the right, and that ball out of bounds. And it looks like it's going to be Hoban's basketball. So it is 65-30. Back with more in just a minute.
Folks, it's Handy Randy. Keep your car looking and running like these beauties by watching and calling Auto Care right here on the Cat every Sunday night at 8 p.m. It's live
every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Free car advice here on the Cat, live with Handy Randy Lipscomb. And fishing with Vic Sports Center, Sundays at 9, only on the Cat.
Hi everybody, I'm Steve Thompson, the host of Dining Out with Steve. You know, people stop me on the street all the time and they ask me, Steve, is that all you do? And I say, yes. Yes, that is all I do. It's very important work. It's also a lot of fun, and I'd like to invite you to join me Sunday afternoons from 2 to 3 right here on the Cat on Dining Out with Steve. We'll show you some local restaurants, talk about the type of food they do, and then we'll offer you $20 certificates that we sell for $11. So you save $9, and you get to go out and try a restaurant you've never been to before. It's very important work.
All right, Hoban with the basketball following the timeout, 65-30. The Irish on top. Great job by Prism Video, Danny and company. A stellar job with all the pictures tonight of the telecast here on the Cat, channels 35 and 29. For a souvenir VHS tape of this broadcast, call the Cat weekdays from 9 a.m. to 5 at 330-673-2323. Write the number down, 673-2323. Say, I want a tape of that ball game. Costs $19 per tape plus $4 shipping and handling. $19 per tape plus $4 shipping and handling. Three-pointer for number 3, Corey Jones. Once again, that number is 673-2323, 9 to 5. And you can purchase a VHS tape of tonight's telecast. In the paint, won't go, and the rebound. 68-32 in favor of the Irish with 2:20 to go here in the ball game. Really a nice job, and got inside Jamie Cavalier, the 6'1" senior guard, getting some playing time. He looked very good Friday night, Cavalier did, against Firelands, and he scores. All smiles here for the Irish tonight. Has been a glittering performance. 70-32, the Irish on top. We have a timeout. Back with more on the Cat in just a minute.
Recently, there have been a lot of changes on the radio dial from one end to the other. If you're looking for a new radio station, why not look in the middle at 100 FM, the most unique radio station on the dial. WNIR 100 FM. There's nothing else like it. Some radio stations come and go like the flavor of the month. Then there's Akron's most listened to radio station, WNIR 100 FM. There's nothing else like it.
One great song after another. I'm Wink Martindale with the music of your life. We've got the world's finest music from yesterday and today, the greatest lyrics, melodies, and artists ever recorded. Sarah Vaughan, Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, Glenn Miller, Barbara Streisand, Nat and Natalie Cole. It's radio for folks who are having fun and loving life. Your all-time favorites in brilliant CD quality. It doesn't get any better than the music of your life.
Now on the new WJMP 1520 AM. Ohio State plays Michigan or Northwestern in the Big Ten Tournament Friday night at 6:30 on the Cat.
We are back now, and LeBron James, boy, what a performance by number 23 tonight. James, 8 of 11 from the field, 4 of 6 from three-point land, 2 of 3 from the charity stripe, 4 rebounds. He scored 22 points, 4 assists, 2 block shots, 5 steals, and boy, a very nice night for LeBron James. But really, this Irish ball club, there's just more, much more than just one player. Total team effort, and it's got to be tough at times for some of the players, knowing that all the accolades going to LeBron James. But you have guys on this team: Shaquille Lewis, Chad Mraz, Drew Joyce, Romeo Travis, Brandon Weems, Corey Jones. All of these guys pitch in with a few more from that bench. So I want to thank also Jim and George for helping me out tonight right here at the table with some stats, some numbers. I appreciate it. I can use all the help I can get. We all know that, right? But it has been tonight all Irish, 70-32 with a minute 33 to go here in tonight's ball game. Once again, tomorrow night, Buchtel, 14-5, will take on Central Howard. The Eagles come into tomorrow night's game with a record of 19-3. And I don't want to get ahead of myself because I really like both teams. Both City Series ball clubs, tremendous teams. But should Central Howard win, it would set up a rematch, an interesting rematch. Central Howard and St. Vincent-St.Mary Saturday night at 7:30 here at James A. Rhodes Arena at the Jar. Saturday night, 7:30. Earlier on, just a couple of weeks ago, maybe not even a couple of weeks ago, it was 72-64 the final score. Central Howard lost to the Irish, but the Irish up by 20 at halftime in that ball game and really had to hang on to win the game. In fact, Central Howard was able to do something that not many teams able to do. That is get it into a half-court game. The steal and no foul. Cavalier will put it up and in on the rebound. But a half-court game. Central Howard able to get St. Vincent-St. Mary into that half-court game in the second half and slowed things down a little bit. And the Irish did win the ball game, but they won by 8, so it could be a very interesting matchup, although it should be a great game no matter if Buchtel wins or St. Vincent-St. Mary. The three-pointer in and out. So 3 seconds to go in this ball game. 72-33. 72-33 in favor of St. Vincent-St. Mary. No good. The rebound down court and almost, but that is going to do it for tonight's ball game. T.K. Griffith's ball club, the Hoban Knights, out of the tournament. They lose to St. Vincent-St. Mary by the final score of 72-33. So Drew Joyce and the Irish, now 19-3 on the year, will head into the district championship game Saturday night right here at the Jar. Game time 7:30. Once again, my thanks to the folks in the truck, Prism Video, Danny and company, for an outstanding job. Once again, the final score tonight, 72-33, the Irish over the Knights. Phil Ferguson saying so long, everyone. Have a good night.
Ohio State plays Michigan or Northwestern in the Big Ten tournament Friday night at 6:30 on the Cat.
From WOIO TV, 19 News.